Hello chickies, welcome to the Fully Booked Penguin channel. I am Hannah and today we are doing my February TBR. Now because I am chronically ill and exhausted and entirely unoriginal, we're just going to be using our little TBR jar today with our prompts. The rules are, the colours mean nothing. And the prompts I just randomly got from the internet. So if this goes horribly wrong, blame the prompt people, okay? I did this last month, I'm doing it again this month. Now I am going away in February and I am hoping we can do mostly Kindle books, but that's mainly because, as I say, I'm travelling and I don't really want to be lugging piles of books around. I don't have that room in my luggage, so Kindle would be better. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take out little prompts and I'm going to choose a book that matches the prompt and hope that the prompts are easy to think of because my brain is currently running on like 2% battery and it's not really working well. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, prompt number 1. It's a little pink one. Fantasy retelling of a fairy tale. This one should be pretty easy to find. There are authors that I follow that do retellings, so it shouldn't be difficult. I'm going to just do all the prompts and then go and journey on our way through and choose some books. Little orange one. This one is a book in a series. That's easy enough accomplished. I have so many series on the go that it shouldn't be difficult to get. A little green one. Highest rated book on the TBR. Probably a Yearn of the Dawn, I'll be honest. We'll check that out in a second again. Oh, another green. I did kind of eye the jar then. Just ignore that. A book that starts with a random letter. So this means we'll have to randomize up a letter of the alphabet and hope it's not Z. That's 4, now it's 5. The Little House series, which is by Melissa Wiley. We're up to one of them. I'll go grab it in a minute. I don't know why I do this. Does it do anything? No. Yellow one. Recently acquired. I have several recently acquired books for Christmas, so that should be helpful. I think I've got several in mind. That could be that one. We got a series. It's skip beat. That means we choose one of the skip beats and we run with it. Nope. I just look straight at that one. No. We do random picks here. Anne of Green Gables. This one's pretty straightforward because, I mean, it's a series. Anne of Green Gables series. And we are up to we're up to Anne of the Island. I love this series. So I'm so happy because I would have chosen this eventually. I'm going to be honest with you. But since it came straight from the jar, even better. I realised I wasn't still no. The last one I forgot to record was actually this little yellow one, and I mentioned how it was like a bumblebee coloured. Anyway, it's a BookTube popular book. So that's from number 9. And I was saying that it's a bit risky going with 9 since I didn't reach that goal in January, but we're going to try. Hopefully my body gives me a fighting chance and I'm able to do it, but so our first prompt was fantasy retelling of fairy tale, and so I just went to KM Shea because she's one of my favourite authors and she has a Beauty and the Beast retelling, a timeless fairy tale series. It's just called Beauty and the Beast and it's a retelling of the traditional French fairy tale. filled with humor, deception, and clean romance. My kind of book. So that's going to be book number 1 on our list. Also, excuse me if I'm low energy. I got up this morning and I put on my face of makeup, and that's about as much energy as I really have today. But I need to provide entertainment for myself at later points because very few people are watching these. But next up I have a book in a series, which should be so many. I'm actually going to go with novel number 2 of Out of Count's family. I've just been really looking forward to this, and this series gives me so much joy. Have I only read the first book? Yes. But that one book gave me so much joy, and I've been looking forward to reading this one. So we're going to treat ourselves. We'll put the little prompt in. Next up we have highest rated book on the TBR. So with an average rating of 4.9 stars, we have volume 28 of You Know of the Dawn. We're going through this story. I'm excited to see where we go. Ao is the cutest bean ever. There's not much more to say other than I absolutely love that for me, because I get to read some manga, which is a quick read and will definitely help with the exhaustion. A book that starts with a random letter is prompt number 4. We need to open a tab so I can do a random letter. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna have like a Korean novel, manga, manhwa month, and honestly, I'm not gonna complain because yes. So for V, we have Villains Are Destined to Die, and this is the 2nd volume. We did the 1st volume last month, so look at that little yellow spine. How cute. So you know how I said that I wanted a lot of Kindle books this month? It appears I'm going to have like 1. Oh well, that's how the prompt jar chooses. Next up we have Little House series, which is the prequels to like the Laura Ingalls series. And so this is about her great-grandmother. So it's the 3rd book in that series by Melissa Wiley. And it is Down to the Bonnie Glen. So we're following Martha. Because next up we have Recently Acquired. And for Christmas I got the next book in the Secrets of Ormdale series. So this is book 2 and it's Drake Hall. And it is by Christina Bear. Isn't it pretty? So I'm very excited to read this one. But again, it is a physical book. My luck. Oh well. I'm excited still by all these options really. Because next up we had Skip Beat. The orange prompt with Skip Beat on it, which means we will continue on with Skip Beat series, which is by Yoshiki Nakamura. And it is about a girl who enters the acting industry and the chaos and the fun times of found family and a little bit of romance. But we're up to volumes 10 to 12, so this is a 3-in-1 pack. So we have volumes, 10, 11, and 12 in this one. And I love my Kyoko. My little fake redhead. Adorable. By the way, that's Ren. Suruga Ren. Or Ren Suruga. What a little lad. And then our 8th prompt was Anne of Green Gables. It's a series, and we are up to the 3rd book of the series, which is Anne of the Island. And it is by Ellen Montgomery. It's like a historical literary fiction. And I love it. I love Lizzie Maud Montgomery's writing. She's a favourite author of mine. I am flying through these because, well, it's just the way it be. And then finally we have a BookTube popular book. And I'm actually going with a BookTube popular series that has a new release this month. And it is going to be Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost swear if my brain wasn't literally screwed onto itself, I would forget about it. It would just be like, oh, leave it behind. Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales, which is by Heather Fawcett, and it is the third book in the Emily Wilde series. It gets released on the 11th of February, and I'm hoping it goes onto Spotify Unlimited so I can listen to the audiobook. But if not, I'll just acquire it through other means. So that means other than 2 books, the rest are all physical. Am I excited about literally every single one of these though? Yes. So it's going to be a good reading month. It's just that only 2 are digital and therefore travelling. I'll have to choose some. I'll have to make room in my luggage. Just putting them in. It's not much. It's weighty though. Maybe I should choose one to read on the plane that makes me look like an intellectual. Probably Anne of the Island. Let's be honest. But I also want to read this one. Who cares about judgmental people anyway? I will read my little cutesy manga on the plane. Why not? Why not? Anyway, so that brings us to a close to my February TBR. Sorry that it was so chaotic. I forgot to film several times when I took a pause. And, well, here we are. At the end. But thank you if you happen to have watched this. Let me know if you are excited about any of these books too. Or if you have your own exciting TBR this month. But otherwise, I'm going to awkwardly peace out here.
T26 끝